I am a carnivore, and this is how I start my day. I will have 3 pasture-raised eggs and 4 ounces of leftover pork tenderloin. I'm going to cook the eggs in some butter and use Redmond's real salt. Okay, so I did the pasture-raised eggs, 3 of them, and I fried them and mixed them up with the cut-up pork tenderloin. This is not my favorite, honestly. I'm the kind of person that can eat the same thing a few times, which is great because when you cook for a family, then you can cook a bunch and have leftovers. But yeah, I prefer this with beef, which is weird because it's like bacon and eggs is a thing. So I thought pork and eggs would be kind of similar, but it's not to me. Anyway, preference. What's yours? So I'm outside getting my daily dose of sunshine. I also wanted to ask opinions because Sean Baker says that the best thing is 30 minutes, within 30 minutes of waking, you get 30 grams of protein, and you know, he's got a 30 thing going on. So who gets up and eats right away, and who lets that fast go for a long time, you know, as long as you can, and then does like an OMAD thing or just fewer meals and restricts calories that way? I'm curious to know. For dinner, we're just cooking up some of this organic ground beef from Costco. It's 1.34 pounds in this one, and there's 2 of them because we like to make extra to have leftovers so we don't have to make it fresh every time. Okay, so the ground beef is done, and I have been craving, it sounds ridiculous, but I have been craving ground beef with eggs, and I didn't eat that. I had the pork tenderloin this morning instead, and so that is what I'm gonna have because that is what I really want. My first daughter, I put ground beef in here, and then about an ounce of cream cheese and some crumbled bacon, and then she's going to have this sugar-free barbecue sauce. If you have blood sugar issues, be aware that it does have sucralose in it, and that may affect you, just so you know. And then my other daughter, she has ground beef at the bottom. Sorry, I'm pouring the barbecue sauce. She has ground beef at the bottom here, and then she's got some mozzarella cheese. We keep it, we shred it ourselves and keep it in the fridge just to make sure we always have it on hand. And then we're going to use some of this Rao's or Rouse, however you pronounce it. And she calls that her pizza bowl. And so those are the many ways that you can make ground beef delicious. Okay, and this just goes to show you how versatile ground beef can be. Mine was, I put 3 fried eggs on top because that's just really what I wanted. I know it seems probably boring because I've eaten it 100 times, but it's really good. And then I made this for my daughter. She had the bacon and the cream cheese and the barbecue sauce. And then this one for my youngest daughter, which is the no sugar spaghetti sauce and mozzarella cheese. And then we have a lot left over so that I can make tacos tomorrow. There's a previous video I did that shows you how to make taco shells out of cheese. So that was really cool too. It's one of my daughter's favorites. And I also discovered 2 awesome things. By the way, I'm not going to share them today because the video will be too long, and this is supposed to be what I ate, not, oh, look at these awesome things I found. But I am going to share with them coming up in the next few days. So subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you another time. Bye. And just a side note, these are not carnivore, but these are Maria Emmerich's peanut butter cups made with prime protein. And I like to keep some on hand. I just make them with these little silicone things I got from Hobby Lobby for like $1. And my daughters love them, and they're super healthy. I made them with allulose. And then there's her Maria Emmerich's whatchamacallit recipe, which I think I got the chocolate on top a little bit too soupy, so it's not quite right. But check out her stuff. That's fantastic. Maria Emmerich. Awesome. Okay, and I am still hungry, so I took 8 ounces of water, and I'm going to put in a big scoop of prime chocolate protein powder. It's made entirely with beef gelatin, so it's super healthy. And then I put ice in there. You can put however much you want. I put like 10 or 11, and then I'm going to blend it in my Ninja. And this is what it ends up looking like after it's all blended, thick and delicious. Sorry, I keep saying delicious, but it tastes phenomenal. You might not like it right away, honestly, because it takes your taste buds a while to get used to the fact that there's no sweet stuff. And so it's definitely not as sweet as our typical standard American diet sweet things are. But now I can sit out here with my 6-year-old and she can eat her keto treats from Maria Emmerich and I can have my phenomenal milkshake, and we'll say blessings for tonight. Bye.